Alrighty, let's do this. I look so dorky with these tied up, but I do have a microphone clipped underneath here so you can't see it. And these strings from my hoodie keep banging at it. But anyways, I figured I'd just tie them up to make it more convenient and make the sound quality a little bit better. But I actually used to wear my hoodies like this all the time in high school. Maybe I'll bring it back. But anyways, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For anyone who's new, hello, my name is Megs. I make videos about mindset, self-care, positivity, healthy lifestyle, life after cancer, a whole bunch of different stuff. So if you'd like to join the community, please give me a follow on Instagram and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every single Sunday. But on a little bit of a more serious note, today's video is all about the different supplements that I will be taking this fall and winter to help boost my immune system. So long story short, as a child, I would get sick super duper often. I remember like during the winter season especially, I would always be at the doctor's office, always on some type of antibiotics. I had pneumonia so many times. I had strep throat a lot of times. Like I was just always sick as a child. Then growing up, when I became a teenager and adult, I realized I wanted to take matters into my own hands because beyond the fact that it was just dangerous for me to be getting sick all the time, it was just plain annoying. Like I was trying to go to school, work, live my life, and constantly feeling under the weather was just really not working out for me. So I started doing research into what I can take during the winter to help boost up my immune system. Fast forward to when I was sick and I was doing treatment, chemo obviously really weakens your immune system, and on top of that, you really can't get sick because it's actually very, very dangerous for you. So I decided to do even more research and work with some specialists to help boost my immune system. So in today's video, I really wanted to share with you all the supplements that I will be taking. Now, I have to make a quick disclaimer. These are things that are specific to me. So just because they work for me does not necessarily mean that they are a magical treatment that will work for everybody. If you are planning on trying any of these supplements, please do your own research to make sure that they are good for you, and or please consult a doctor or a specialist to just make sure that it is healthy and okay for you to be taking these supplements as well. So the first one that we are starting off with is actually the coffee that I am drinking right now. So yes, believe it or not, there are coffees out there that can boost your immune system. This is actually a mushroom coffee, and not the type of mushrooms that you're thinking, not the grocery store mushrooms. These are medicinal mushrooms. So I was first introduced to medicinal mushrooms through my naturopath when I went to go see him while I was undergoing chemotherapy treatment, and he suggested that I look into them and try them out for the immune system benefits that they do have. They are packed with antioxidants. They are really good at helping your body battle stress. They're really good for anti-inflammatory properties. They're really good to boost your cognitive function as well as boost your immune system. Now, there are a ton of different ways to take mushrooms. You're not supposed to eat them raw from what I understand, but you can take them in powders, you can take them in pill forms, you can take them in tinctures, and you can have them in your coffee. So this specific coffee that I am drinking, I am sure you all have heard of. It's actually the Sigmatic mushroom coffee mix. Sigmatic is a big brand that has blown up recently. This is actually the coffee that I chose to drink while I was undergoing chemotherapy treatment. Purely for personal reasons, I just knew I was a really big coffee drinker, probably wouldn't give that up during treatment, and I just wanted a more organic and clean coffee to drink, so this is the one that I chose to drink. I really do like this coffee. I like to drink it with almond milk. It blends really well. So this specific coffee that I drink has lion's mane and chaga in it. Lion's mane is a mushroom that is very good for boosting cognitive function, and chaga is really good for anti-inflammatory properties and helping your body deal with stress. I love this coffee. It tastes absolutely delicious. The one downfall that it does have is that it is quite pricey. Now, when I say pricey, this really depends on what kind of a coffee drinker you are. For my friends who are Starbucks coffee drinkers and who are paying $5 a day for your coffee, this is not going to be an expensive coffee for you. If you're like me and buy a big can of coffee and drink it for 2 months, so your coffee ends up costing you like 10 cents per coffee, this is expensive. So there are different ways to buy them, and I know that in Canada it's harder to get your hands on it than it is in the United States. But for example, this little box of 10 packets in a regular grocery store costs, I think, $21. So this is equivalent to about $2.10 per coffee, which, as I said, if you're a Starbucks drinker, that's not a big deal. But if you're like me and you're not paying that much for your coffee, this can get quite pricey. But again, it depends on what you consider pricey for a coffee, right? Next, I actually have two more supplements that I use that actually contain mushrooms. So the second one that I like to use quite often is this Red Reishi powder. This is by the brand Tonic. They are an organic, all-natural supplement brand, and this is just their Red Reishi powder. Jeez. This is very good for immune support and stress management, which are two things that I am constantly needing more of in my life. We all know that I love an extra way to just boost up smoothies, so this is something that I've been putting in my smoothies. I just do a teaspoon of this whenever I do make a smoothie, and it blends really well into the smoothies. I love it. I can't even taste that it is there, but I know that I'm getting a little bit of extra immune support and help managing my stress. Now the third way, and this is probably the easiest way to get any sort of mushrooms into your diet, is just by taking a vitamin supplement of a mushroom. This is the Purica Immune 7 Micronized Mushrooms Powerful Immune Support. I honestly have not tried this one before, so this is going to be my first season using it, but I already take other vitamins, so for me adding another vitamin into my vitamin routine will just be much easier for me because I'm going to remember to take it when I take my other vitamins. Now the reason why this is considered to be a very powerful immune support is because it actually has small doses of 6 different types of mushrooms in it. So it has sun mushrooms, cordyceps, red reishi, maitake, shiitake, and turkey tail. So if you're just looking for like one pill to take every single day to help boost your immune system, if you're willing to try mushrooms out, then definitely get your hands on some Immune 7 by Purica. I think this will be great. Again, this is my first time using it. The other two I've tried before, but this is my first season using these guys, so we will see. The next supplement that I will be using consistently throughout this fall, winter, cold season to keep my immune system up is this St. Francis Deep Immune Tincture. Anyone who's tried this knows that it tastes absolutely disgusting, and I cannot sugarcoat that for you. However, it works really well. This is another thing that was recommended to me by a naturopath, and this is something that I did take last winter when I was finished treatment, when my immune system was still weaker, and I was just trying to make sure that it stayed healthy throughout the cold winter months. This is a tincture that is a mixture of a bunch of natural herbs that are meant to work together to help keep your immune system strong, help support it throughout the winter months, as well as help your body cope with stress. We all know that stress depresses your body, making your immune system weaker and making you more susceptible to getting sick during the winter. So this is why it is good to manage stress really well, especially during the winter months, and keep your immune system strong. And luckily there are little natural ways to help your body do that. Now, as I said, this tastes gross, but I do have a way of taking it that makes it a little more bearable, so stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you how to do that. My next supplement that I will be taking during the winter to keep my body stronger is Echinacea. And if you've ever looked into anything like cold and flu related, Echinacea is definitely something that comes up. It's actually a flower that grows in North America, and because of all the antioxidants that it has functions to help boost your immune system and help prevent and also shorten the duration of colds. So it's really meant for anything with like the respiratory tract, so respiratory, cold and flu, anything that you may have with your lungs, any like head colds, stuff like that. You can get teas in this, so the teas definitely have much smaller dosages, and you can just drink this as like a regular tea. So this one specifically has only a little bit of Echinacea. It's the traditional Medicinals Organic Throat Coat. I just love this tea because I always feel like in the mornings, especially when it's cold, I wake up with like a little tickle in my throat, and I drink this and it just makes me feel so much better. But this brand, Traditional Medicinals, if you're looking for good organic teas, definitely try this brand. They have so many. They even have like a purely Echinacea tea that is really good for helping the immune system. So look into these teas. It's definitely an easier way to get extra immune system support in. And the last thing that I wanted to quickly talk about is 2 vitamins that I just take all the time, but that are also good for boosting the immune system. So these are vitamins that ever since I finished treatment, I have been taking regularly, and they are both common vitamins that are commonly known to help your immune system. So I don't think that it's really worth going into detail about them, but they are just vitamin C and vitamin D3. So I do like to take vitamin C in capsules, and then I take vitamin D3 in liquid tincture form because it helps my body absorb it better. So these are just 2 things that are going in support with everything else that I'm taking. Now is the part where I tell you how I take these vitamins. So you're all probably thinking, wow, she's crazy. She's shoving all these things into her body. Absolutely not. I do not take these all at once. no, please don't do that. That is so bad for you. That's gonna make your body go into like overkill mode. I'm gonna just tell you how I take these things and how I plan to do so. Again, this is what works for my body, so you may need to adjust it for yourself. But my Sigmatic coffee, as I said, I love this coffee. It tastes really good. It is on the pricier side, and I'm not going to pay a lot of money to drink coffee every single day, especially when here in Winnipeg, winters are 6 months long. So this is kind of a coffee that I buy on and off. It's when I want a little bit of a change in my morning coffee and I want a little bit of an extra boost, I will buy this every once in a while. But again, it's not like an every single day coffee choice, although there are people that do drink it every single day. Second, for the reishi powder that I was talking about, I add this in every single time I drink a smoothie, especially during the winter, fall months. So I just do 1 teaspoon of this with my smoothie mixture that I am doing. I can't taste it, and I'm getting extra immune support whenever I have a smoothie. As for the Immune 7 pills, so I do take 1. It says you can take 1 to 3 per day. I think for now 1 is sufficient for me. So I take 1 every single time I take my vitamin C and my vitamin D3, which is at lunchtime after I eat lunch. So that is when I take all of those. So I take 1 a day. The St. Francis Deep Immune, so I do take this regularly during the super cold months. So here in Winnipeg, it's like December, January, February, March are usually like the very cold months. Like I'm talking like -30, -40 degrees Celsius type of cold. So that is when I'll take this, because I just know that my body's obviously much weaker when it is that cold. Otherwise I don't take it. You're supposed to take this every morning on an empty stomach. The way that I like to do this is you're supposed to take, I think it's like 3 milliliters or something. So I put that into a cup and then I dilute it with water, and you just gotta take it back like a shot. Like if you drink it slowly, it does not taste good. Like it does not. There's nothing you can do to make it taste good. So just pound it back like a shot. Like if you know people who do apple cider vinegar shots in the morning, just dilute it with water, pound it back. I think you should dilute it with water because I feel like this might come a little bit strong if you don't. But yeah, this is what I take during these super cold months. And then for my Echinacea pills, as I said, the ones that I have are for prevention, and so I don't take these regularly. I just take them when I'm feeling a cold coming on. You know when you can just like feel a cold coming on and you just, you know, you're feeling a little off? That is when I will just take 2 a day of these, and then depending on whether I get sick or not, then other things come into play. But that is when I take these. And then the Echinacea tea, I mean during the winter months I drink tea regularly, so I'll just have it every once in a while when I'm drinking tea, or especially when in the mornings when I feel like my throat's tickling or I just want something warm and cozy, then I will drink that tea. Alrighty, and that is the little supplements that I will be taking throughout the fall, winter, and spring months to help keep my immune system strong and boost it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. All of this really helps to support my channel and keep me going, so thank you very much to everyone who watches my videos and for all your continued support. I truly appreciate this. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you have anything else that you are using to help support your immune system, I would love to hear about it all in the comments. I will leave any links that I can find to these products in the description box below, but if not, I'll just leave their names so you can look into them yourselves. Again, as I said, if you're wanting to try any of these products, please do your own research and make sure that they are good for you and your body. For now, that is all. So know yourself, know your body, and until next time.